This is Indonesia, Australia's near neighbour, yet with many parts that feel as remote as anywhere on Earth. This nation of over 17,000 islands, a melting pot of 1,300 distinct ethnic groups and cultures, is where we plan to explore. Transportation methods can be limited in these far-flung places, but we have our Dreamtime, not only our means of travel, but also our floating home. We invite you to sail along with us on our 41-year-old ketch as we set out on an adventure of a lifetime. Welcome to Season 4, Dreamtime in Indonesia. Are you ready for some spirited sailing? We've got 200 miles of it with wind, waves, and even whales on our way to Wanci in wonderful Wakatobi for a wow of a welcome and a truly memorable visit.
We're up anchoring and we're leaving this beautiful little anchorage on the western side of Buru. We've had a nice little stay. We've had some relaxation, we've had some events, which was, yesterday was the Indonesian Independence Day, so it is a very big day for them for celebration, and we can certainly understand why, and they've had so much occupation throughout their history. We are going to Wakatobi, one of those places that Rob and I really wanted to get to since 2011. We were concerned that we weren't going to get there because of the weather.
A little reverse, please. A little reverse.
Reverse. The current is here is quite strong, so it will be pulling us.
Neutral, neutral.
Let's keep an eye on that satellite.
Be with please, Rob.
Okay, you want to go port?
I go forward.
Yep. Don't cut the corner, go port.
Oh, I wasn't cutting the corner. Am I online, Rob?
Yes, you're online.
That's good because on avionics I'm about to go over drying leave. So, just wanted to make sure.
Got a little way to go and then we do a turn to port.
Okay.
You've got a little way to go yet.
Yep. This is just something in the water to port with the
Yep, that's okay.
I think it's coconut. Good.
Turtle's on it over there. Put that on order.
What a stunning backdrop. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Our passage today is 199 nautical miles, so we will be sailing overnight. We can only do about 80 miles on a good day. Overnight means that we need some food, so we've made up some snacks, some rolls, and for dinner tonight we're using one of my passage meals. These passage meals I made back in Australia and we've frozen them down, and each time that we have an overnighter we thaw it out the night before and then we pop it into the shuttle chef, we warm it up, we pop it into the shuttle chef, and whenever we need dinner it's already cooked for us. Shuttle chef, I keep saying it over and over again, you've got to get one.
It was a very good thing Karen got our passage meal heated and into the shuttle chef early, because as soon as we poked our bow out from the protection of Buru Island, the southeasterly trades really made their presence felt, with 25 knots just forward of the beam and a reasonable sized swell giving us a lumpy ride that made things a little uncomfortable below decks. To suit the conditions, we furled the Genoa away and ran with a staysail along with a second reef in both the main and mizzen sails. Despite our heavily reduced sail plan, we found ourselves still charging along at 7 knots.
It's now in the dinghy. Normally secured quite well by the flag. Today it's not, because we have lost our flagpole and flag. Oh, there's a fair bit of water in there.
Getting blocked by shells.
Oh.
So how much has your shell collection grown by already?
Not many.
Show me.
They're only little.
Mid-afternoon we were surprised to see a vapour spout ahead of us, then watched as a huge whale passed closely by. Man, it's massive! A quick check on Google identified it as a sperm whale. These attain a length of about 24 metres or 78 feet and weigh up to 50 tonnes. We were impressed. As we approached sunset and our night watches, the wind continued, as did our handy speeds.
Well, we're just coming up to 5 a.m. in the morning. Night watches are nearly over, which is always a good thing when you're on a night passage. We've had constant wind, anywhere between 18 and 22, 23 knots. And it's all been rich, so 9 degrees off our port bow, so our port tack. It's been really an eventful night, which is what we want from night watches. We've just really been sitting here watching, making sure everything's good and keeping us on track. Just easing sails when we need to and shooting them back in. But all's been nice. We're about 50 nautical miles away from Wakatobi Island. So the closer we get, obviously, then we'll get more fishing boats. But that will be in daylight, which will be lovely. The sun does come up a little later here as we head more west. But the good thing about that is it also sets later. So we didn't have any problems going into our night watches. At the beginning we were able to have dinner and everything else settle down, and the sun set at about 7:20 thereabouts. So it's all been good. It's a little cooler tonight. So we haven't had the cool weather. It's a nice change, right? It's a nice way of hitting us on the side. It's all been good. It really has been. Looking forward to Wakatobi.
The wind and sea state eased as we approached Wanci, the northernmost of the islands of Wakatobi, and we had a pleasant sail to tie up at a dock for the first time since Port Douglas back in Australia.
Don't pull the bow in for a second. You're in? Yep, thank you. Yeah, just as you pull the bow in, tighten your ass. Yeah, no, I just looked.
It was nice to be able to step off the boat onto a dock again, where we were treated to an unexpected welcome by a couple in very elaborate traditional dress.
The position, do they hold a position in Wakatobi?
Yeah, he's the president of police in Malabo. So that's why you can see taking pictures. He moved to another place in this world.
Oh, okay. Fabulous.
With the berths being free, like any yachty, we decided to make the most of it and stay for a while to explore the island and recharge our energy levels after being fairly constantly on the go for well over a month. After getting the boat all squared away in its berth, We stretched our legs with a walk around the harbour area, checking out what was available and finding a few dinner options. That evening, the local tourism volunteers arranged some entertainment for the visiting sailors. Julian from the Catamaran Domino provided the fleet's thank you in fine style.
I woke up in the morning, the day's about to start. The boat's not where I left it, cause the pontoon came apart. I got to sail to Indonesia blues. Yeah, the sail to Indonesia blues. The reef's not where it's meant to be according to the charts, which is why I touched the bottom and our rudder bears the scars. I got the sail to Indonesia blues. Yeah. Walking down the street, I'm like a movie star. Everybody wants a selfie. Who do they think we are? I got the sail to Indonesia blues. Yeah, the sail to Indonesia blues. The money's got so many noughts, it's hard to price compare. $100 out here makes me a multi-millionaire. I got the sail to Indonesia blues. There's something they don't tell you in the sail to Indo ads. There's hundreds of unlit fishing boats and several thousand flags. I've got the sail to Indonesia blues. Yeah, the sail to Indonesia blues. The food is quite delicious and the fish beyond compare. The sambal is so hot I thought I'd swallowed a parachute flare. I got the sail to Indonesia blues. Wakatobi is fantastic, you people are so nice. This party's been so great that I wanna do it twice. I got the sail to Indonesia blues. Yeah, the sail to Indonesia blues. Let's raise a glass to Raymond for everything he's done, cause the rally is amazing and we're really having fun. I got the sail to Indonesia blues. Wakatobi from all the rally crews. You made us feel so welcome, so we wanna say thank yous. I got the sail to Indonesia blues. Yeah. Wakatobi, sama-sama. Terima kasih Wakatobi, sama-sama. Terima kasih Wakatobi, sama-sama. Terima kasih Wakatobi, sama-sama. Terima kasih Wakatobi.
Next day, it was time to get some of those jobs done.
Today is washing day on our Dreamtime, and washing day on our Dreamtime means that we just drop it off at a laundry service in Indonesia. We don't bother to wash it all. It costs us $14.50 Australian to have all of our washing done, and that's sheets, towels, you name it, it's all in there. They wash, they dry, and they can iron if you want as well. It's beautifully presented. These ladies do a wonderful job, and I'm very happy to use their service.
Doing laundry's never been so easy. Apart from dragging the 22 kilos of it 3.5 kilometres back to the boat.
Hello. Rob holding up the traffic. Oh, watch the trolley. We're on Rob and Karen's mystery bike tour.
Again! Exploring, leaving Wanci for Wangi Wangi.
Yes. Wanci is the port, Wangi Wangi is the island. Here we go. It's on the wrong side of the road.
So that happens. Road rules here are a very loose guide.
feels good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
Beautiful. Hello.
Oh, I feel so
Turtle. Look.
as I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Well, we probably haven't picked the best of days for our around the island sightseeing, but seeing we're planning on sailing south day after tomorrow, I'm not liking the look of that sea too much at all. But we've got to go into that wind.
Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way.
They're reclaiming their land.
In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way, my way.
Run over the mister.
My way. Cause I found my way. My way, my way. My way, my way. I found my way.
I think we're lost.
So we thought this was the road to the Liyah Fort.
Guess not.
We think we may have got it wrong, but it was a nice little discovery anyway, and that's kind of the joys of doing this sort of thing with the motorcycle. But this southern end of the island is...
Excuse me.
There's one for the bloopers. This southern end of the island has certainly been more interesting
It has been.
than what we saw up north. That's a definite. So we're going to see if we can find these Liyah Forts, and if not, well, we'll find whatever we find. All we managed to find was our way back to the harbour in time for sundowners. So Karen's headed off to the next island today. It's an interesting festival. It seems that it's all about introducing fishermen to potential wives. So I guess like the Australian Farmer Wants a Wife show, this is Fisherman Wants a Wife. The whole gang, well, I think about 30 or 40 of the rally participants are heading over in one of the little local ferries, and all of the local tourist guides have gone with them. They're the ones sitting on the roof.
From the time we landed, we walked into organised mayhem, with cannons being fired, sword-wielding children, and even flame-throwing arrows. floats for the upcoming parade were amazing.
For the women, the young women, not old women.
Everyone had dressed up in their very best for this special occasion.
Hello! Hi! Hello! Your daughter? Yeah.
Iya.
Oh, you are beautiful.
Kepada ibu-ibu yang masih berada di luar.
Ya, terima kasih banyak.
Many traditional food in there.
They've got the food. The boys come up and buy. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes, buy. What are they doing the buying for?
Like by the woman, but not buy, but woman is a sell.
Yes.
Right? And the man is buy.
It's to show their interest, is it? Yes.
For the tradition.
Yeah, for the tradition. And then after that, they go to the swing.
Yeah.
And the swing.
And the decoration from the sarung, the traditional sarung in here.
So then the couple,
They swing.
they swing. And that is showing that they have interest in each other. Ah, so this is a courtship that we're doing today. Ah, I should have brought my husband. Maybe we could have done it again.
Throughout the parades, the married women sang love songs to encourage the young singles.
There's a big tuna.
Baik. Selanjutnya kecil. Berada di Pulau Buru.
It's fabulous.
Persembahan arak-arakan selanjutnya.
I surrender.
Mock battles, both modern and traditional, were attention-grabbing, to say the least. After a very long day, it was time to head back in our ferry under the care of our expert helmsman.
After the excitement of the Fisherman Wants a Wife festival, we organised to share a car and guide with fellow sailors Jeff and Michelle off the Catamaran Seahorse to visit the Liyah Toga Fort and traditional village that we hadn't been able to find on our motorcycle trip. Constructed in the 18th century, the structure was made of coral reef and connected with only egg whites and lime dough. Despite such a traditional technique, the fortress walls are quite durable. In fact, their condition is still great after all of these years. With Karen's background in textiles, there was another major reason for visiting the village.
We've come to Liya village today to actually see some of the handicrafts that they do, and the main thing that they do here is actually weaving, and weaving very fine cotton into the sarongs that we are all wearing today, and it is amazing. So the lady here that we're watching, if she has no agenda, so she's doing nothing else for the week, it takes her a full week to make one sarong. If she has agenda, which we all do, we have to live, do we not? So if we're just doing our normal living and everything else, it takes her 1 month to finish one sarong. Unbelievable. It's rhythmical. It's mesmerising. It's beautiful to watch. These ladies are true craftsmen. It's a whole body action to get this right. Not only do they make the sarong, which they then use to apply to clothing, but they embroider as well.
Thank you.
Now I need to point out that that hand-woven sarong that took at least a week, probably a month to make, is slightly cheaper than a carton of Bintang beer.
Well, we've already explained that in Liya, one of their crafts that they do, and it's not a craft, I shouldn't say that, it's actually their business. What they do here is hand weave sarong, and this is a hand woven sarong, but it has the added that it's actually already hand stitched to give this beautiful motif through. So we have just bought this one to take home with us as a souvenir. I'm very, very pleased with it. Thank you. Fabulous.
Sama-sama kasih Wakatobi.